Downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness here in L.A.
From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood, the Staples Center is rocking tonight.
Showtime always in this building, and we are ready to go. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Beverly to Paul George. Nice pass to get things going. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Danny Green against George. Look out.
Oh, slow fall.
He's on his backside. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. To George. Leonard. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
George goes to the right side, fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moves without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
He shoots, off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Danny Green pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
DeMarcus Cousins missed his first. That one goes.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Fires the 3, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. George, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. Kyle Kuzma sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Paul George. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard drains it.
This is a game of waves. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. James working hard on the glass to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma gets it in the right corner. Kyle Kuzma. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Paul George. James, the pass taken away by the Clippers. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
James to Kyle Kuzma. LeBron James against Paul George. Beyond the arc for three. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Caldwell Pope. Tough matchup against George. Well, you can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
First foul in the final 2 minutes. Subbing in for LA, number 3, Anthony Davis.
George. Off the mark. Dudley against George. Knocked loose. LeBron James with a piece. And he'll go to the foul line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard to Paul George, and he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Rocking the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
LeBron James matched up with Paul George. To Williams. From the painted area, won't go down. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. James against Paul George. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And stuffs it home. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Caldwell Pope against George. Davis. Can't connect. To George. And it's Davis for the rebound. Across the timeline comes James. His guys down big to Davis. Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To Paul George. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. And number 0, Kyle
Leonard. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Lakers at the controls right now. Surveys the floor. Slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To Beverly. DeMarcus Cousins with the block. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
Leonard. Flushes it home.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
That's the first foul.
Danny Green. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And look out.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Paul George to Williams. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. LeBron into the front court. Down a bundle. Screen coming.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Five to shoot for Los Angeles. James. Not that time. He missed it. Williams into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. George to Williams. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lakers ball. James against George. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
And throws it down. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George knocks it down from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. LeBron against Paul George. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Chance here for LeBron. LeBron James. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Screen coming. LeBron James matched up with Paul George.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Oh, emphatic slam.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Davis. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
James against George. To Davis. Down to 5 on the 24. Davis. That one off the mark. It's no good. Leonard. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's Cousins. Not that time. Leonard. They get it to George. Down low. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Beverly. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 7, JaVale McGee.
Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Los Angeles, they have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. LeBron James matched up with Paul George. To Caldwell Pope. Here's LeBron for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 3, Anthony Davis.
LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last
James.
2 minutes.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
LBJ with it.
I got ball.
Caldwell Pope. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Davis to Cousins. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George. Man, that was a tough shot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
LeBron in a matchup with Harkless.
Touch screen. Let's cut.
This quarter's in the books, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
It's James. He drills the three. To George. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. The drive, right to the basket. Screen coming. Five to shoot. Shot clock violation.
For the Lakers.
Who gonna do this?
To Harkless. For three, it's LeBron with the rebound. Cousins to Danny Green. They go down to Davis. Kuzma to James. From long range. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
George, rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Deep right corner. Williams. No good. To Danny Green. Clippers have got it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Anthony Davis against George. LA Clippers with the basketball. Paul George to Williams. George, it's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. LeBron against Paul George. To Kyle Kuzma. they call the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
James matched up with Paul George. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Five-second violation. Beverly. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about... over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Screen on your right. On your right. Come through. Back door. Step back door.
Not that time. Eight seconds. It's going the other way.